Hello and welcome to the Barrel Bros podcast. It's me, Tyler. It's this fat ass Luke next to me, and across from me is Louie, immersed in his game of RuneScape, which he's become re-addicted to. I have as well, but I don't have my computer.
Yeah, I haven't played it at all.
It's a fun game.
So we have an extensive list of topics. Well, let's just start off with the basics. What have we all been doing?
Y'all been playing a shit ton of Fallout 4. Don't say you haven't. You know you have. That's all y'all fucking been doing.
No, I've been reading a lot of Tate no Yusha no Nariagari as well.
I can't say I've played a shit ton because
I don't have
I
much
haven't
time.
actually accomplished much in the game.
I'm level 11.
Yeah, I'm only level 10.
And you level up fast as hell, so it's nothing.
I know Crystal hates y'all slightly because y'all have it and she doesn't.
Well, I had to pay for that shit.
Also
That made me hate myself.
No, she's willing to pay for it. She had Xbox One, but then her brother took it away and sold it. That's fucked up.
That's why you need to own your own consoles.
Yeah. Well, it was a Christmas present. Like he took it back and sold it.
Who was it?
That's why you don't need to have asshole siblings.
Was it Aaron or the other one?
Brandon.
Okay, I don't know his name. I don't think Aaron would do that.
Aaron was still in Texas in the Army at the time. But so we can talk about what's happened to us in the past 2 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't do a podcast last week.
Last week, all we did was play WWE 2K15.
Like, we had nothing go on that week. I mean, I did. Like, we had the high school come by my college, and we like showed them what EMS classes were like.
But you know, that's a topic that we can dedicate an entire
How many people
podcast to.
actually came to that?
Almost all the hosts group.
Oh, okay.
Like, we had a classroom full. We had to bring in extra chairs.
Yeah.
And we actually had Airy back come, but the ceiling, the cloud ceiling was too low. Like, the sun, like, had been kind of like foggy that day. And then the sun started to come out, and they was able to come by, and they landed. But they figured, like, as soon as they would land and let everything slow down, the ceiling would be too low for them to lift back off and leave. So they didn't want to risk, having a very expensive helicopter in a technical school's parking lot overnight.
I can imagine.
And I think it rained the next day, so that thing would have sat there a couple of days. And I think 2 days after, they started setting up like this antique thing over there at our technical college.
What the hell?
I don't know. It's where all the...
It's an Antiques Roadshow.
It might have been.
So, I actually liked that show because this person comes out so happy about this thing, and they shine it up real good so that he'll say it's really valuable. And the guy looks at it and says, in pristine condition, this would be worth $12,000. But because you took a wire brush to it, it's worthless. I love that.
It's like Pawn Stars. That was my favorite part. But
because they try to clean it up and they make it worthless.
Or he's like, yeah, I'll give you $5 for it. When he did, one of the other guys who just appraised it says it's worth $50,000.
It's worth. Yeah, I just watched Pawn Stars last night. This dude brought in a couple blunderbusses. This one's worth $2,500. This one's worth $1,500. And so this guy says, "All right, I want $4,000."
Reasonable. That's very reasonable.
No, it's not. $2,500 plus $1,500 is $4,000.
Yeah.
And so, Rick says, "No, I can't do that. I'll give you $1,200." And this guy over here on the other side of the counter looks like he just reached over and ripped his dick off.
Yeah.
And then stuffed it in his dead mother's mouth. His sainted dead mother.
Okay, you took that a little too far.
No, that's exactly what this guy looked like.
Yeah.
He looked like this guy did exactly what I just said.
But the thing is, like, some people,
don't understand how economy works.
Like Rick, he wants to buy it from them, but, like, they will not budge. He'll take $110 off.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, bring it up back to the price I wanted. So, all right, fine, I'll add $10 to it. And, like, either they're going to walk out with nothing, they're about to walk out with something they didn't fucking want in the first place.
Yeah.
Or walk out with money.
Mm-hmm.
And they usually walk out with something they didn't want in the first place.
Now, unless, like, it was like a family heirloom, But the first place, I wouldn't be there if it was important.
If it means something to you, why are you selling it?
Now, like, just get on TV. Most people probably do just get on TV, honestly. Because if I walk into something, I want to sell it, and
It's gone.
and I need money, and he's offering me quite a bit. Because, I mean, he has explained to almost everyone. Have you seen this show, Louis?
Yeah.
He has explained to almost everyone why he can't buy it from what it was appraised at.
And if you're going to be on that
I don't
show,
make any money that way.
Yeah.
if you're going to be on that show, you've watched the show. You know what's going to happen. But you still get pissed off when, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take off 40% of what you want so I can make money off of it.
Oh, man. There's only been one time someone actually, like, pawned something in there or traded.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning, it was actually doing what pawn shops actually do, but after that, it's just they're trying to sell it. That's it.
But who actually pawns stuff at a pawn shop anymore?
I'm pretty sure quite a bit actually. They just don't show it.
No, I mean at any pawn shop.
Huh?
I mean at any pawn shop.
Quite a few. That's still a thing. It still goes on pretty well.
I've never seen anyone pawn stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say they don't, but
It's become a lot less common. Yeah, Louis, what's been going on with your week specifically?
I like how we were talking about a week and then we just like went on a rant about pawn stuff.
And Antiques Roadshow as well.
My week was got back into RuneScape and Fallout 4. That was it.
Sounds a lot like my week.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my overall grade for this class went down.
Even more?
No. I mean, I passed the other class, but it went down. I had 100, then it went to 99.2.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you
ass.
poor thing.
That sucks ass.
I know.
Poor thing.
But anyway, since you've also been playing Fallout 4, what are your first impressions of the game?
I don't know yet.
All right, when I opened everything up and there was no skills, that threw me for a fucking loop.
Yeah, that kind of confused me as well.
There's no skills. Well, how am I supposed to pick locks and hack terminals?
Yeah.
And pass skill checks?
You can just do it.
What the hell?
And then there's no item durability.
No.
That also confused me a little bit as well.
I'm sorry, I sounded like a COD player just now.
Yeah.
My voice cracked a little
What
bit.
also confused me is that I'm playing on survival difficulty, but I don't actually have to eat or drink like hardcore mode in New Vegas.
Yeah, I really liked hardcore mode.
Yeah.
Even though you wouldn't feed or drink for yourself.
Yeah, in real life, I'd be sitting there playing for 14 hours straight, but I wouldn't eat or drink anything in real life. I was constantly worrying about eating and drinking in-game. And sleeping as well.
But other than those things, that confused me.
You know what else confused me?
What's that?
Why the hell are rad roaches so strong?
I don't know. But so far, the game's been fantastic.
It has been. Except for all the times I've died for literally no reason.
Yeah, I've started playing Far Cry 4 again. That's the only game I've been playing that has 4 on it.
Have you been playing Call of Duty 4? That was a fun game.
No. I got bored of it after a while.
Call of Duty 4, man.
Yeah.
I was ecstatic that I could have like fully automatic weapons all the time. And at this point in Call of Duty, I wish they'd make another World War II game.
I think they actually might be doing that.
Oh no.
What time period is Assassin's Creed right now?
Looks like 1700s. Maybe 1800s.
Let's see. It's in
It's in Britain.
In London, right?
Yeah.
London.
London town.
Oh, did you ever play Black Flag?
No.
Did you?
No. The
Okay.
entire idea of being a pirate assassin really turned me off.
I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since the second one.
I haven't
really?
played since Brotherhood.
I've played 3. That was horrible. That was glitchy as fuck, and the storyline was retarded.
The one with the
The Indian.
the
As an
Revolution.
Indian. That one, Like, the storyline was okay, but I didn't like Connor. Connor was just really retarded, and he didn't...
Whoa. Are you calling a native person of the North American continent
Dude, he was
retarded?
half white. He was half white. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You bigot.
It's a fucking video game.
You bigot.
It's funny, because you walk around, everyone's like half-breed. Like, I'm not kidding. That happened a lot. But, like, Black Flag actually was actually pretty cool. Like, you got to customize your ship and all that.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing I didn't like the idea of. You're an assassin. Why are you piloting a fucking ship?
You honestly wasn't on it that much, really. Because actually from Assassin's Creed 3, I did like the ship battles, the side quests you can do with ship battles. And that's what I really liked from Black Flag. But
it added something to the game that was different, because the games are the same every time. Literally.
Yeah. It's like Call of Duty. But then they break records every time.
Yeah. Storyline's actually pretty good.
You don't hear Assassin's Creed breaking records every time, though.
No, you don't.
But
That's the difference.
Yeah, their storylines are actually pretty good, though. I actually like them. Yeah. I mean, you're fighting the Templar, but I mean, like, with Call of Duty games, you're fucking killing something. It's just a first-person shooter.
Well, Assassin's Creed, I don't think you're going to run around, like, staffing hospitals. You're going to assassinate people.
You might later. But,
they still have the thing where you sometimes come out of the... What's that machine called?
Yeah,
that thing.
That thing? Is that still part of the story?
Actually, what happened was...
I was hoping they'd actually go somewhere.
The Animus machine.
The
Animus. Actually,
I thought they'd go somewhere with that.
The Templars, after...
you're putting out some serious spoilers.
Yeah,
here.
I know. After he
spoiler alert, he's ruining the story for everybody.
Himself and 3.
Yeah.
That company just takes off, and almost anyone can relive their ancestors, but they're still using certain people to do big things.
Well, you see, that'd be interesting for me because I am part Norwegian and part German. Those would be some interesting ancestral pastimes.
You're still getting information from them, but there's a part where the person that you freed in the third one, she you into the system of it.
Right.
Since it's all an ancient technology they're actually using, the Templars are using.
What?
And then you actually start breaking into mainframes and you get to hear old recordings.
Right.
So I don't know if they're going to do it, but I think they're planning Assassin's Creed, their franchise, are planning something really big with World War II and the Nazis.
You assassinate Hitler.
I mean, I'm still confused about Assassin's Creed 2, where at the end of the game, your character talks to a god.
Yeah, you talk to Athena.
Was that actually Athena, or...?
That was Minerva, actually.
No, it's not. It's all explained in 3. Did you ever play 1 or anything? Where you... the two people you run into...
I played a little bit of 1.
The two people you run into, those two spirits or whatever, they start fighting, and you have to choose to kill yourself or not.
You have to choose to kill yourself.
Honestly, if you don't, the world's going to blow up. If you do, the world's going to still be fucked up, and you'll be worshipped as a god. It was really retarded. You have to play. I think I have it somewhere.
I have it as well. I don't know where it is, though.
But Black Flag, I really liked that. That was a pretty good one.
All right.
Oh, speaking of World War II a minute ago, so last night I was reading some Tate no Yusha. I do that a lot still. And it was 1 in the morning, and I was either on Discovery or the old military channel. Can't remember what it's called now. But that's when the weird shit comes on. And this was about, fucking... Alright, Hitler never died. Alright? He didn't kill himself. Instead, he got plastic surgery and escaped to America, where he lived in Glacier National Park until 2004. In Montana.
Right.
I thought that was already a conspiracy. So you're saying that we could have possibly ran into Hitler while we went to Yellowstone?
Did we go to Yellowstone in 2004?
I'm saying he.
Well, did we go to?
He could have been that old guy who thought was from Alabama and threw his money everywhere.
No.
That was funny. He's like, y'all from Alabama? And half of us are wearing Georgia shirts. It says Georgia on it.
Are you from Alabama? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck my cousin every night.
Oh.
Good God.
Remember how they scared us about, like, if you see a buffalo outside the door, just don't go out there?
Yeah. That didn't scare me.
Well, yeah.
You wouldn't have to tell me that.
Oh, speaking of very territorial things, my
sister.
I was, like, Tyler, you got to see firsthand how it is to play Far Cry 4.
Yeah.
Like, you can walk 2 steps and be attacked by a fucking eagle out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know how an eagle would kill you.
Dude, they always show up whenever you're trying to sneak up and over.
Your eyes, man.
Dude,
Swoop down.
It doesn't kill you, though, is what I'm saying.
No, the thing is, it's like, you're, like, looking, trying to spot enemies, you know? Like, you're just looking for enemies to highlight them, you know? And all of a sudden you hear, caw! And, like, if you start fucking, it starts fucking attacking you.
Dude, what was bad was the fucking bees.
Oh, those bees. I was trying to take over the... But, what else? I got done with the mission, and I was trying to walk back because I fucking destroyed my vehicle.
Yeah.
Like, it got stuck on, like, some type of rice bag. The car, it wouldn't move at all. So I
was it a Suzuki? Because it might have just been really hungry.
Don't know, Tyler. I don't know. But, I was just going to walk back to the base. I couldn't fast travel back to this. It was the next checkpoint I had to go to. Well, I run into a herd of rhinos.
What the fuck are rhinos doing in the Himalayas?
I don't know. I'm fucking just trying to just walk by them, and one hears me, you know.
Oh, man.
You don't have that machine gun, right?
Yeah.
That done absolutely...
So it's like you're just sneaking by, and then you, like, step on a twig. Oh, shit.
No, that's really what happened. He hit me, and I was trying to turn around and shoot at him. He didn't fall. Nothing. I wasted a whole fucking barrel on him, and then I start healing myself because he just knocked me like half across the map.
Here's how you heal yourself in this game. It's great. You just pop bullets out of your arm and bandage it up.
Bandage it up or break your finger back in place.
It's always your arm, and you can live forever as long as you keep bandaging your arm.
Unless you're against a fucking rhino. And I was healing.
Why didn't you just bandage your arm?
I was healing myself. I had no health left. I started healing. He hit me one more time. I kept healing and I died. All that time I took over a camp without dying. I just kept running around healing myself, calling for backup.
Yeah, I remember that. That was great. We were there for that one.
All right.
Or zip lines, how they sometimes don't want to work for you.
You know how you jumped off the mountain? That was the first thing we saw you do.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured out a better and faster way. Alright, I get on a four-wheeler. It's so non-realistic at all. And I just drive off the fucking side and I just roll and roll and roll. When I hit a flat place, I get out, get my blowtorch out, fix it, and then drive off another mountain cliff and just keep doing that until I wind up where I needed to be.
Oh, kill me. That's not even a welding thing. That's an acetylene torch.
I know.
It doesn't fix anything. It destroys shit.
It's about the same equivalence as if I took a lighter and held it under the four-wheeler hoping it would fix it.
No, it's the same equivalence of getting a bunch of M80s and sticking them in the engine and lighting them.
Yeah. And I got... Oh, and what reminded me, I got stuck on a log, like you said Quinn's...
Yeah.
Quinn's uncle did. That shit happens a lot. Like, four-wheelers are so fucking... touchy on that game. But the thing is, that's when you find the most. Or you can fly around with a makeshift helicopter.
That's another thing. Helicopters should not work that high up.
Usually doesn't, but one time I was on a high peak, and I was on the highest peak, and I started from there, and I kept flying, and you see nothing. It's just like remember those driving simulators and Driver's Ed?
Oh yeah, when we figured out how to fly through the sky like majestic eagles.
That's what I was doing. I was like flying above everything. Like everything below me is flat. I didn't get that. They put so much detail into it, but when you fly over trees, it just comes flat.
Yeah.
Well, that's because of the limitations of the Xbox 360 graphically.
I have the Walmart edition, but I hadn't put any of those codes in, so I'm not getting like this amazing elephant that looks boss.
I wonder if there's a code you could put my sister in there to ride. Would that be like a rhino?
That'll be a mod.
Would that be like a rhino?
Didn't we watch a mod about No, that was Skyrim, where yeah.
Speaking of my sister being rhino, one time she ran into me as I made her mad. She like tackled me. I swear I flew like halfway across the room.
Well, that time,
There's a lot of force behind
didn't
her.
she lean back one time and flip the whole entire fucking couch over?
Oh, that was me. So I didn't lean back. I flipped the couch over because I was jumping at Slender Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now you'll be jumping at ghouls showing up in Fallout 4.
I do that.
I've done that as well. I mean, one time I was in this room and ghouls showed up. I don't even know where they could have come from.
It doesn't matter.
I was looking around where they came from. There's no opening. There was no doorway. It was just a fucking corner. And they
They're there.
somehow showed up. I have no idea.
Ghouls in this game are ridiculous. There's so many of them.
Yeah. Yeah, like, when I showed up to help out Paladin Dan's in front of the, police station.
Living in puberty for a second there.
Well,
Your average COD player.
Kind of a little sick. But, well, first of all, I'm playing on survival, so those ghouls were tough as hell. Because on survival, anything that isn't like, say you have a raider, just normal raider enemy, any type of raider that's named, so it'd be like Raider Scum, which is like a tier up from just normal raider, they're strong as hell. Or like Feral
Ghoul Roamer.
Yeah, those they were impossible for me to kill at the time.
I've actually had to fight a Reaver.
Oh, wow.
Remember those ones that puke on you?
Yeah.
Dude, it killed me with radiation damage.
I tried playing Fallout New Vegas, and I couldn't fucking find the first thing to go look for.
Are you telling me you can't use a fucking mini-map?
I couldn't use that one. Like, for some reason, my mind did not want to use it.
It's the same mini-map that fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 had.
I never look at the mini-map, though. I just do it. I just Shia LaBeouf it.
Jesus Christ, man. Well, Louis, I think most of our followers are the kind of, most of our subscribers are the demographic that would like to play Fallout 4.
Yeah.
So do you have any survival tips for them, since this game is so different from the last ones?
I do. Don't die.
Well, yeah, don't die. That's a good one.
That's an important one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm playing on the max difficulty, alright, and it's basically the same as any other Bethesda game. The enemies kind of become bullet sponges.
But this time, their AI is very intelligent.
And things do a shit ton of damage to you.
Dude, have you noticed they flank you now?
Yeah.
They use complex group tactics.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Alright, survival tips. Well, on the max difficulty, you probably want to first autosave like every minute. Autosave every minute. I mean, you could just be walking along the road, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden, a Mr. Gutsy flies out of the woods and kills you instantly.
When did that happen to you when you're playing?
That'd be said to any Bethesda game, though.
When did that happen to me?
What were you doing?
I was walking from Concord to... I think I was walking to the settlement to go get the quest that where they tell you to kill the raiders in Corvega Station. At the Corvega plant. That's where I was walking.
And you just got obliterated.
And I got obliterated by Mr. Gutsy.
He just flies out of the woods. Hello, sir! And then plasma.
Now he just flies up with his... It wasn't even using energy weapons. It was just a fully automatic gun. And it just gunned me down.
Jesus. But here's a good survival tip. If you're a kind of person that really likes to put a lot into things like strength, don't fucking do that in this game. Just don't do that. Strength, luck, and perception I have found to be completely useless on the skill perks, on the perk trees. Intelligence, charisma, and agility are ridiculous.
Well, you need perception to get the... you need perception to put points into the lockpicking perk.
See, I don't even do lockpicking in the games where you have the lockpick skill.
See, I would recommend getting both the lockpicking and terminals, hacking terminals, upping those. I'm also going to pick up Robotics Expert, which will let me hack into robots. Basically, my character can just break into anything. That's what he's going to be able to do.
My character just mods guns to the
I
max.
haven't put any points into anything combat related.
Jesus.
I mean, I can mod, like I have all the points in the mod stuff.
Ugh. All right, and we're back.
Sorry about the phone call.
I can't even remember what I was talking about.
You were talking about...
You breaking anything?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
my character can break into anything, yeah. You get a lot of good shit doing that, though. You get a lot of good shit. You can also turn off security systems, which is really freaking helpful.
It is on the harder difficulties.
Yeah.
On mine,
I can't take through anything.
See, I can tank through a little bit. Ugh. But I have a lot of medics, too. I opened up this stash, and there's like 30 medics in it.
Yeah.
So I just have a ton of medics, and I use it all the time.
Yeah, I haven't used any of that stuff. I've got it, but I haven't used it.
Chems help a lot, man. Help a lot. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That's almost as bad as when we were watching YouTube earlier, and the commercials for Krampus kept coming on.
Oh my god.
Do you have the perk that decreases your chances from getting addicted to chems?
No. My only endurance perk has been Lead Belly.
Oh, okay. Because you can get addicted to chems.
Yeah.
What was Bethesda offering if you like pre-ordered?
Fucking Pit Boy thing.
Like in real life? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, in real life.
That was it? Like nothing in game?
No. But yeah, do you remember those Krampus commercials that kept coming on?
Holy shit. We was trying to watch
We're trying to watch
Teeth,
some Vanoss
Immersion.
stuff as well.
Yeah, Vanoss.
Vanoss and Rooster Teeth.
No, that wasn't Vanoss. That was just Nogla. That was Nogla's.
Well, those same group of people.
Yeah. One plays with
It's the only name I know.
the Irish one. Like that new Krampus movie about Christmas, you know? The one.
Krampus.
Yeah. The other one that's supposed to come if you been a shithead. Like, we literally tried backing out and going back in, and it would come up every fucking time until we backed out and went to a totally different YouTube.
Until we went to some completely different channel, and then it was a K commercial.
Can you not skip the ad?
No.
No, it was on
30
Xbox.
second
Oh, it was
unskippable.
on the Xbox.
Yeah, it was on the Xbox. We was watching.
Yeah, you can skip ads on the Xbox.
It wouldn't let us though.
No, we couldn't skip that one because it was an unskippable ad. It had nothing to do with being on the Xbox.
Yeah, and I just meant like that. Yeah, but yeah, we was trying to watch the immersion of Fallout. It's pretty cool.
They drank shit water. Actual shit water.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you watching?
I'm watching
Immersion.
Rooster Teeth do a real life game. A game in real life. They call it immersion.
Like
So I've seen videos where people have done where they live action Fallout videos.
yeah,
Some of them were pretty.
but like when you get radiation poison or what was it?
He got crippled.
Yeah, they gave him those big old magnifying sheets you can buy.
No, that was radiation poisoning.
Yeah, radiation poison, but those magnification sheets you can buy like as big as a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
They gave him a headband that put that in front of him. Like he couldn't fucking see shit. He like tripped over everything.
And they killed a quest giver.
It was so funny. He didn't mean to either.
The thing that might have been the real whiskey they gave him.
No, they gave him actual rum. They gave him a lot of.
They gave him a lot of actual alcohol. Oh, and they fought the tunnel snakes.
Oh, the tunnel snakes.
I was really hoping the tunnel snakes would make an appearance in 4.
It was disappointing they didn't.
Yeah, it was.
Who knows?
Rule.
They might do it again.
I don't know. Are there any other vaults you could open up in 4?
Oh, probably.
Haven't seen any.
I did find some Children of Adam.
I did find those guys as well.
Yeah.
They've spread.
I found them in a junkyard.
What a coincidence! Me too.
There's a bunch of fucking mole rats in the junkyard.
Dude, when I went through, they were all rabid mole rats.
Yeah. Thank God there weren't that many, because rabid mole rats are tough as hell on the difficulty I'm playing.
They're tough as hell on normal.
They don't do that much damage, but they just take so much.
Why'd you start playing the John Cena song?
No, I just got a phone call.
Who was it?
Dude, I got a phone call from Jamaica and now Pennsylvania.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck me up the asshole backwards with a telephone pole. Alright, well, I have been fucked up the asshole backwards with a telephone pole. Thanks, Luke.
You're welcome.
That was an enlightening experience. Yeah. I will be performing the rest of this podcast standing up.
Right.
Well, too bad we might be ending the podcast pretty soon because I have something called a job
Yeah.
that you two lazy bums do not have.
Not for lack of trying.
Well, actually, Sean called me today, and he'd said today would be a good day to ask about the applications we sent in.
You want to go run over there right after this? This has nothing to do with the podcast, guys. This is our personal lives. We're trying to fund our survival.
Yeah, we can.
All
If
right.
you want.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Should we continue trying to get a job at Dollar General?
Oh, yes. By the time that we have a reaction to this, it'll be way too late.
I don't know. Where do you guys think we should work?
Honestly, I don't want to work.
Me either. Does anybody?
I slightly do. I get bored around here pretty easily.
You have nothing to fucking do around here.
I mean, I have an open field and all that, but I mean,
If I had an open field with a bunch of cows and a forest in it and a swamp, you know what I'd do?
play video games.
Probably. Most of the time. Because sometimes it gets hot outside. I'd go out there, at least have target practice every now and then.
I do.
I need to sight my rifle in. You mind if I come over and do that one day?
Sure.
At this point, we're not even podcasting. We're just talking about our plans for later on.
We want to go ahead and end it? I mean, what have we learned from this podcast?
Fallout 4 is great.
Fallout 4 is great.
RuneScape is great.
RuneScape is great.
Talk about some
And,
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed is confusing as shit.
Assassin's Creed lore. And Luke gets a lot of phone calls.
Yeah, he does. Should we tell people about our guild on RuneScape?
Not yet. Not till the superficial.
What?
Our guild on RuneScape.
Yeah.
Not until I join, guys. Not until I join.
Please do that now. Do that right now.
Oh, we can talk about Hero Forge right before we leave. That'd be a good one.
Okay.
So, I remember I was looking on Kickstarter one time when I had a band and we needed money for a drum set.
And you got $20.
Yeah. But I was looking on Kickstarter, there was something called Hero Forge.
You have to have an audience before you start a Kickstarter.
Yeah, shut up. But I was just looking there because there's some pretty cool stuff, and I found Hero Forge. And believe it or not, like a couple months later, I see an ad where they have it fully ready and everything. And if you play D&D...
Or any other kind of tabletop RPG game that uses figurines.
Yeah.
Like a Rune Quest or what's that one in space?
Or if you just want to make a miniature that you can color and paint, you can go to Hero Forge and make your own custom ones. It's pretty freaking cool.
It is pretty nice. I made Dick Cheney, former Vice President Dick Cheney.
Look more like John Adams to me, but...
It looked like a young version of Dick Cheney. So they don't have old man.
And Louis, who did you make?
I recreated Terwin, or as close as I could to recreating him.
Terwin is our first...
Yeah, it was my first D&D character.
Yeah.
Most badass D&D character that's ever
A badass
existed.
dwarf paladin.
and I designed my
Holy hell.
monk I'm going to be using for a character. But I didn't do that today. I'd done it before. I was just seeing how it all worked. It's pretty good.
What's his name?
I didn't name him.
See, that's your problem. You start off with a name.
Just made him.
You always start off with a name, and then you fit the character to the name.
But if you like D&D or any type of tabletop games, you should check it out. It's pretty freaking awesome.
In other news about D&D and tabletop games, we will be having a Barrel Bros video cast D&D game.
Yes, we will.
We won't have any special animation or anything like that. What are we, rich and talented? No.
We could probably flash a couple pictures here and there.
We can flash some pictures
of our boy John Cena every now and then.
Cena.
Probably Macho Man Randy Savage every now and then.
Former Vice President Dick Cheney.
Yeah. How about every time we see Dick Cheney, we like flash it?
That'd be great.
But yeah.
We will be having that with some familiar faces that you should remember.
Alright, but we really need to sign off. I gotta get to work.
Alright, just get the fuck up.
Oh, let's sign up at 420, guys. Come on.
Yeah. It's been Tyler.
Me, Luke.
And I'm Louie, 420 Blaze It. You're wrecked.
And you've been listening to the Barrel Rose Podcast.
So long.